Asking questions for more than 30 years. I'm nosy. I want to find out information. I want to see the truth behind what I'm told. On 5 News, a police ban on the Extinction Rebellion protests is ruled unlawful. Climate change, also a resignation, an apology and a misleading video. Why it's not... Hello and welcome to 5 News. I'm Sian Williams. The 10 days of climate protest last month brought parts of London to a standstill, cost more than £20 million to police and led to nearly 2,000 arrests. But today, 2 senior judges at the High Court ruled that a Metropolitan Police order to ban Extinction Rebellion campaigners from protesting was, in fact, unlawful. Campaigners hailed it as an enormous victory and warned that hundreds of activists are now preparing to sue the force for false imprisonment. Julian Drucker has the details. Julian's here now. So, Julian, what does this mean then for any future protests? Well,
it's a bit of a headache for the Met Police.
Politicians always hope that on the day they launch their official election campaign, everyone is going to be talking about it. But events and gaffes can get in the way. Today, just as the Prime Minister was preparing to talk about pushing Brexit over the line, one of his cabinet ministers quit. This after yesterday's blunders. Jacob Rees-Mogg being forced to apologise to victims of Grenfell and accusations the Tories had edited a TV clip. So, how is Boris Johnson going to steady the nerves of his party? Our political editor, Andy Bell, reports. And for us this evening, that's where the Conservatives are due to launch that campaign shortly. Andy, not a great start, is it? Well, the Green Party has launched its campaign in Bristol, calling this the climate election. It's Berry. There's no doubt, though, that Brexit is influencing some pretty big decisions, and we saw a glimpse of that yesterday in Northern Ireland. There, some parties are standing aside for their bitter rivals. The 18 constituencies are traditionally split along unionist or nationalist lines between the DUP and Sinn Féin, although the latter don't take their seats at Westminster. But this year, in 4 constituencies, the parties have made electoral pacts so that Remain and Leave votes aren't split. What do voters make of all this, though? From Belfast, Peter Lane sent this report. Coming up on 5 News, the man accused of killing... We'll see you after the break. Welcome back. The parents... "15 men have been arrested on suspicion of violent disorder after police were attacked with fireworks in Leeds last night. Footage from the hair... Now, how do you fancy... As armistice approaches, the Queen has spent the day at a housing project for veterans and their families in Kent. While the Queen was in Kent, a group of veterans in Hertfordshire were attending a remembrance event of their very own with a very special medal ceremony. Decades after they first served their country, both on the front line and in the Land Army, today they were recognised for the roles they played. Ruth Liptrot has been to meet them. Honoured, I think. Now, before we go, Claudia Liza has joined us to tell us what's coming up on 5 News tonight. Hi there.
Hi, Sian. Well, we are leading a powerful, really real, really raw interview. This incredibly brave woman.
And very important too. Thank you very much. See you later, CL. That is it for now. Claire Nazir has the weather for you next. I'll see you again tomorrow at 5. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.